Tell us about that ninth inning home run you let off at the beginning. Was it a fastball, or what did you see? What were you looking for when you went there?
I was a catch-up. We basically take 2 strikes, so the 2-0 fastball, and everybody was like, why didn't he hit that? I had to take that, and then Brent does a good job with the chart over there. Tells us that he's throwing a lot of sliders, and so I was sitting on a 2-1 slider, and I'm getting hit pretty hard.
How big is it to have? You mentioned Brent DeLugich, and he's a long pro career, 9-10-year pro career, spent some time in the big leagues. He's a freshman All-American here, All-Conference player for the Tigers, and he's got that good mind for baseball to be able to chart pitches and quickly tell you, what are they throwing at 2-0, what are they throwing at 2-1. How big has that been for you guys?
It's real big. It's awesome. He goes in the coach mode sometimes, but he can also have fun with us like before the game starts, and so when he gets in that chart, he kind of we've always had that chart, but not really taking it that serious until he's gotten here, and I think it's really helped us out a lot.
Talking about playing the outfield out here, this is probably one of the bigger outfields. It's similar to Rice, and actually it's a little bit bigger than Reckling Park, so you got a lot of room. I know you don't have any trouble covering it with your speed, but it's got to be a fun outfield for you to play out there. You can really range around.
Yeah, you can range around with fly balls, but those ground balls, that grass is hard out there. And, I had to chest one up, and routine ground ball right to me, but I mean, it's a big park, a lot of fun to go shag balls and BP and make some plays, and it's awesome. You
guys showed a lot of composure, showed a lot of experience, and you're one of the guys who were on the team last year that made that big run. How much of an experience factor is that for you playing on last year's team to come back this year? Because you guys are making a similar run at the end of the season, and you guys are in a lot better shape to start that run this year.
It's really weird how it's all working out. I mean, as you saw Heat tonight, I think it's just because of depth, because Heat tonight kind of didn't do that well. Did okay, and then you have a freshman come in, Colin Lee, and just shut the door basically. So I think it's just pure depth.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some guys. We count on Heath often, and he always gets his job done. Dan always gets his job done, and then you see Colin tonight get his job done, which is that's something.
And you guys have a lot of composure because they came back to tie it up. That could have really put you back on the road. So you guys calmly came back out and got the lead back in the next inning, and then your home run proved big. That 2-run lead was big in the night.
Yeah, Coach Rock always pressured us to make move balls with 2 strikes. And as you saw, Nate hit a 27 hopper to the pitcher, and he just made an error, and Nate beat it out and scored a run. And I mean, that's Nate. I mean, he never gives up, bulldog in the box, and that's basically where our whole lineup is, and we're going to do that. And I think it could be really good for us in the future.
All right, I want to say final lead came out after the game was 6-6, and the Tigers were able to grab a lead 7-6. Colin, you came out in the 8th inning, and really the biggest out was that strikeout over Derek Gibson, a 3-hole hitter, and you kind of got some control, kind of got some momentum back into your guys' dugout, and kind of settled things down after you guys had that 7-6 lead. Talk about coming out in that 8th inning.
Well, coming out to the 8th inning, really all I want to do is go out there and throw strikes, and that inning I actually did, so that helped out first 3 up and 3 down, and I don't know, that's just new momentum for us. Yeah.
You got a couple of guys on in the night, but you did get the first 2 outs. Van Eek came down to get the save, but a solid relief outing, and as Ford was talking about, shows the depth of this bullpen.
Yeah, known as a freshman, most freshmen have nerves coming into games like this, but as I keep getting more innings under my belt, we're getting more trust out there, and I just know I can do the job, and I know that my defense can back me up, so my main goal is just throwing strikes.
Talk about your decision to come to Memphis out of Houston High School. Of course, you played for Collins and Lane over there. They're Tiger alumni. Talk about your decision to play here at Memphis.
Coming here, I mean, it's a lot with my family too. We talked about it, and I just wanted to play near home. Growing up, my parents always came to every game, no matter what, with work. They always got off, come see me, and I just knew since they're close, I wanted them to be able to come to every game that they could. So that was a big thing with that. And then Coach Day and Coach Mack, they just let me do what I wanted to do, but they talked to me and were like, Memphis is a good choice for you, Coach Corral. He's a great pitching coach, and I learned a lot from him, and I'm just really happy with my decision.
All right. About on the broadcast when we started, it could be a low-scoring game, high-scoring game, crazy game. It doesn't matter. You just want to log wins here, and your team showed a lot of composure after Southeast Missouri made a charge in the 7th inning to tie it up at 6, scratch out a couple of runs, and then throw up 2 big zeros.
Well, first of all, Sam was very, very good tonight, and as sharp as I've seen him in a while, and we made a decision a little bit mindful of pitch counts and a quick turnaround in this start and a quick turnaround during the tournament, and we got to credit Southeast Missouri. They made a good comeback. We mislocated some pitches out of the pen, and They made their charge, but there was no panic in the dugout. It was calm. It was, hey, let's just stay the course. And a couple of huge at bats with 2 strikes. Nate Rupiper moves the ball on a tough slider in the dirt after he swung and missed one and forced an error. And we did all of those things tonight. We expanded the lead. We made all the routine plays. We got bunch down. So we did the things. We kept the error column at a 0 on the board, which is highly important. And pitching and defense, win for this team, but offensively we got a few swings off, especially in the first.
Talking about defense, Carter White looks like he's your everyday right fielder. It's as far as starting right field, he did not seem to feel awkward or anything. And his play in that 7th inning kept Southeast Missouri from getting the lead. That was huge to get that third out of the plate.
Yeah, we had 3 outfield assists in 1 inning, and you don't see that very often. You don't see very many of those in the season, much less in 1 inning. So, Carter's a baseball player. He played a lot of different places in high school. Played some second base, caught. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to formulate a plan to get our most offensive guys together, and we did a few things in practice this week with him out there, and decided to go with it.
So I'm sure he catches tomorrow with Eric, but I guess there's potential then maybe a Saturday start out there, or maybe some tournament spots that starts out in the outfield if you're trying to get more offensive guys in the lineup.
Absolutely, and now we can go offense. We've still got 4. We've still got Austin Hatfield going to defend. So to cover ground, I was a little concerned with how spacious this outfield is in Carter's first start, but he handled it fine. And, you just want to play in the corner outfield spot. You just want to not cost runs.
Right.
And he actually prevented one tonight, so he made a big play for him.
Eric will go to the mound tomorrow, did that complete game last week, and so you'll try to get another solid. I'm sure you'll get another solid start out of Eric tomorrow. I'm not sure complete game because, like you said, you got to be leery trying to get the win, but still short week again next week.
Yeah, the bullpen's going to be a factor this weekend. We've got to challenge our offense before the game. But we've got to do some things offensively to help out down this stretch. Coming off a series against Rice where runs were at a premium, and then kind of getting shut down by Austin P. Challenge, and they came out and we executed offensively pretty well.